this episode of Beyond the Bounce, we head out to the DMA block party with ZTE and sit down with Mavs forward Chandler Parsons. On this very special episode of Beyond the Bounce, we sit down with Mavs forward and aspiring GM Chandler Parsons. He talks life and basketball, all that and more.
Joining me right now, CP Chandler Parsons. Chandler, first and foremost, welcome.
Thanks, man. Thanks for having me. Glad to be here.
Awesome. Well, hey, I want to dive into it, but I want to go in a different approach, get the folks out there a little bit inside look at Chandler Parsons' life. So first and foremost, your guilty pleasure of choice, my friend.
My guilty pleasure would have to be Pinkberry. I'm a sucker for the sweets, and I try and cut back during the season, but it's too good, man.
Favorite topping? What do you throw on top?
I do the cookie dough, I do the white yogurt chips, and then there's this like chocolatey, like Nutella mixed stuff. I do a little bit of everything, man.
Got to mix it up.
Yeah.
All right. So I know you had a chance to head out to Germany. You were in Israel this summer as well. Those are certainly some things to just kind of check the box off on, but what's on your bucket list? What's at the top of the list that you want to accomplish either now or in the future?
I love traveling, but I get to do that now. I think with this playing now and not being able to do certain things, I have things like skydiving, zip lining, things like that I currently can't do because of the contract. That's a couple of things that I would like to check off the bucket list after I'm done playing.
Awesome. Well, I enjoyed playing with my new ZTE Axon phone, and despite all of its greatness, and I know you've enjoyed it as well, the Grand Max before it was awesome as well, but you know, no matter what you do, there's always that one moment where you fire off that send button and then you realize autocorrect just messed me up in a bad way.
Yeah.
Do you have one of those stories?
Not exactly autocorrect, but I've, accidentally texted like my mother or something, thinking like I was talking to one of my boys or a female or something. Not exactly at autocorrect, but I've definitely had my fair share of mistakes typing in a text message.
So kind of with that in mind, you've been a ZT athlete now for 2 years. What has that experience been like for you and having that type of partnership as well as the many other global partnerships you've had? What's that experience been like?
It's been awesome. A lot of my endorsements, especially with ZTE, it's like working with friends. It doesn't feel like a business relationship. It's very friendly, it's very casual, but still professional. And obviously I love all their products and have a great relationship with them for sure.
That's awesome. Now, You've recently come into it's your second year coming into the contract with the Mavericks. Very sizable deal, no less. No need to dive into the numbers, but certainly there's a time to celebrate, and that time had to be somewhere. So what was the first purchase you made when you realized what type of money you were coming into in that second contract?
The first thing I did was, I'm born and raised in Orlando, and my parents and family are still there, so I bought my mom her dream house for the first thing I did. She's getting to the age where all the kids are out of the house now. We have 4 boys, so she wanted the cool, fun lake house where all the grandkids would want to come back. So I was, fortunate enough to be able to give that to her, sign this contract.
I'm sure she's very proud of her young boy here, Chandler, huh?
A little bit.
Well, let's wipe that basketball stuff aside. It doesn't exist. It's not a sport where you can make a living. What would Chandler Parsons be doing today?
I think I'd probably be a tennis player. I'd take a route of a different sport, or I've always been, obsessed with general managing teams or being like a sports agent, somewhere I can really like get my hands on, young kids. I think I got a pretty good eye for talent, but now as the more I play, I understand the salary cap and things like that. So after, I would love to be somewhere in the front office.
Well, I look forward to working for you one day.
Yeah, man. For sure.
All right. Before we shut it down, you're a ZT athlete. All these new products coming out are very unique to their industry, to their particular brand, especially this new Axon phone and that new S Pro 2. How do you utilize those, whether you're at home, you're on the road, you're traveling? What do you like most about these new products?
My favorite is definitely the S Pro 2. Just traveling and being in hotels constantly, I'm able to use the projector, and I watch a lot of movies. I'm a big movie buff, so being able to use the S Pro 2 and the new Axon phone is also sick. I listen to a lot of music, especially when I'm shooting or working out at night, and the audio, I haven't heard much better. So those are definitely my favorite 2 products, and they continue to get better and better.
That's cool. Well, I want to play with the new Axon right now, so we're going to take a quick selfie to shut this thing down, and we're going to use that smile recognition technology, so it just takes it for us.
All right.
So here it is. Thank you to ZTE. Thank you to the Mavs. Chandler, thank you. All right. Thanks, my man. Enjoy your time here at the block party, all right? Cool.
Thanks, Chandler and ZTE, for making this interview happen. It was a blast, and I look forward to doing it again here in studio.